Hello guys, welcome back. So now we are going to connect our project with Firebase. So for that purpose, first of all, we will add the required dependencies for using the Firebase services like Firebase Auth, Firebase Firestore, and Firebase Storage. And of course, we will implement the real-time push notification using the Firebase Cloud Messaging. So go to the famous top.dev site and search for Firebase Core. Firebase Core, installing this one. Okay, we do not need the version number, so just copy this Firebase Core. Then another one is the for using the authentication, we will use Firebase Auth. Click on that, click on installing, copy this dependency, come back here and simply paste that. Then we will use that Firestore as backend, so Cloud Firestore, search for that, this one. And then for saving images, saving .docs file, PowerPoint files, or any type of file, MP3 file, MP4 files, all these files we will save to our server, which is Firebase Storage. So for that purpose, let's search the dependency Firebase Storage, this one. And then finally, for implementing the push notification, real-time push notification, we will use the FCM, which is Firebase Messaging. So clicking installing, copy this dependency, come back here and paste it. Okay, no space forward, no space backward, otherwise you will get error. It must be in proper indentation like this with the Cupertino icons. So click on pubget. So it has been installed successfully in our project. Now the next thing is to create a Firebase project. So for that purpose, open up your browser, simply search for Firebase. You will see this firebase.google.com. click on Firebase console, or you can come here directly by typing this URL, which is console.firebase.google.com, and here you will see this add project button. Click on this add project button and then give your project the name. So we will give it name as WhatsApp web clone. WhatsApp web clone. Continue. Select default account, then create project. So it is creating the project. It will take some 2-3 seconds. Please wait for it. So our project has been created successfully. Click on continue. So it will redirect you to this page. Now let's say if you close the browser suddenly, okay, and you want to go to the console, then you have to just type this URL, which is Firebase console.firebase.google.com. it will redirect you to this page, and here is your project which we created just now, WhatsApp web clone. Now here you can click this web, okay, or you can also click here on this gear icon, go to the project settings. You will see that same icons here, okay, web. So click on that web icon and we will give it name as WhatsApp web clone. Register. So now what we need to do is we have to go back to our project. Inside the main.dart, first we have to initialize Firebase in here in our main. So we can say asynchronous, make the main asynchronous, and then what we need to do is we can simply say wait Firebase dot initialize app options, and here we have to provide the Firebase options, which are basically these Firebase settings. So you can copy it from here, okay, or let's say if you click on continue, or if you close the window by mistake, then you can come here to the project settings, and from the project settings you have your WhatsApp web clone, okay, which we created just now. So here, from here you can get that, okay, that is from here, which we will get now. So what we need to do, first of all, make sure to write here Firebase options, and to this we have to provide all this information, put a comma, and let's now add our information to it, which we have to just copy from this API key to this measurement ID. So just copy this and simply paste that here like this. Once you add this, next thing is come back to the browser, and we have to enable the authentication first for the login and sign up. Click on get started, okay, you will see this email password, click on that, enable, save. Next thing is Firestore database, click on create database, start in production mode, next, enable. So Firestore database has been created. Here click on rules, and all you need to change is this false, set this to true, okay, instead of false you have to true, that is read write true, that is we can save, you can say upload, save information and retrieve that information from over this Firestore database. Click on publish, okay. Once it is published, then next thing is the storage. Click on get started, start in production mode, next, done. Now go to rules and also set this false to true, that is uploading and retrieving images, files, any files is allowed, so set this to true. So yeah, that's it. Now one thing is the FCM, which is Firebase Cloud Messaging for the real-time push notifications. So of course that we will implement in the upcoming videos as we are moving step by step. For now we just need these three. Of course that is something which we can add from here, okay, which is our this messaging, Firebase Cloud Messaging. But when we will implement this in that section, that is in the upcoming section, in the upcoming videos, we will work on that. For now, let's just go back to our project. So this is how we can connect our Firebase with the Flutter web. That is how we can connect Firebase with the Flutter web application.